market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
It's important that we understand the root of the problem so we can take steps to solve it. I've been upfront with the American people from the outset that there would be a cost here at home of Putin's decision to brutally and savagely invade a sovereign nation.
Up front with us? Are you kidding me? What are you, nuts, Biden? Up front? The guy has no moral sense about the truth, so how could it be up front? And then we got this nincompoop yelling. She's been wrong. Oh, I mean, ever since she worked for the Fed, we talked about this yesterday, she could have prevented the housing crash. But no, she said she didn't see any inflation in housing 2001 to 2006 when she was at the San Francisco Fed. She told, no, I don't see any inflation. I mean, and she's wrong about everything. And she was so dead wrong about housing, when the housing market, they promoted her from San Francisco Fed to the chair of the entire Fed, taking over Bernanke's spot. What are you, nuts? I mean, it's amazing, these people.
We've had several months of high inflation.
Oh, shut up. I can't stand even listen to her. But I want you to think about something today. I want you to think about something. Our whole economy is housing. That's right, housing. If you took housing out of our economy, we would totally collapse. Take consumption. 70% of our consumption contributes towards our economic growth, right? 70%. Where do people get their money? Refis. They refi their homes. Remember right before the crash, it's the 2008 crash, right before the 2008 crash, the housing crash, 2001, 2006. People using their home as an ATM, pulling cash out left and right, taking the equity, and they're doing the same thing now. Going crazy, taking the equity out of their home before interest rates go up. So let's talk about that in a moment. The greatest source of wealth for the majority of Americans is their home. And think about housing. It creates jobs. Every time you build a home, every one carpenter or bricklayer or drywaller comes to the site, 5 jobs are created in town. That's correct. That's how it works. It's a multiple effect. If you hire a carpenter on your crew, there's other jobs that will happen in town because that carpenter is going to go to the dry cleaners for his clothes, right? And then the dry cleaner has to hire somebody, then somebody hires somebody. That's the way it works. So everything goes back to real estate. Everything. Housing creates jobs. Where's all the big jobs? Housing, real estate. Look at the mortgage industry. When things slow up, right, what happens? The mortgage industry slows up, right? First thing happens, underwriters, boom, they get fired. I mean, housing is everything. Housing construction. A decline in real estate sales leads to what happens then? That's right, your prices go down. When real estate sales slow down, home prices get reduced. Equity gets reduced. Consumer spending gets reduced. Economic GDP growth gets reduced. So then why is it these geniuses aren't more careful about inflation? Because remember, the only way you can fight inflation, there's only one tool: raise rates. So if you raise rates, you kill the one economy we have is housing. Wouldn't you think they would do everything in their power? Our Congress, our Federal Reserve, our owners would do everything in their power to make sure that inflation is curtailed? It used to be our presidents. The biggest threat to they used to say the biggest threat to our system of government was inflation. They understood that. And look what we just experienced. Too much money chasing too few goods. What happened? Demand outstrips production and boom, inflation. But every president, up to the modern day presidents, their biggest threat to the system was inflation. And that's the biggest threat to us because, again, when you have inflation, you start destroying that housing market, you destroy our country. So wouldn't you ask the question, why then? Wouldn't they be smarter about it? And say, whoa, we're going to be very careful here. We're going to curb inflation the minute we see it, instead of letting inflation go. But no. Why? Because our owners, the people who are in charge, I mean, take Nancy Pelosi, take all these people in Congress, take the Senate Housing and Banking Committee. They're supposed to make sure they protect housing. They protect it from inflation, so inflation doesn't go out and destroy the housing market. But they're all multi-millionaires. They make money when there's inflation. They don't work on our team. Kerry and his wife worth what, $300 million? Mitch McConnell and his wife, $230 million. Pelosi and her husband, $130 million. Keep going down the line. They got that money from inflation. See, that's why they didn't care about the CARES Act, the American Family Plan, the budget plan, the infrastructure plan, this idiot Biden. Anybody would know those plans, all great names, very impressive, very impressive. We're going to create massive inflation and take down the housing market where right now housing starts at a 9-year low. And that, guess what? We're starting to see mortgage companies. They're laying off their underwriters. They're closing down or merging, just like what happened back in 2004, 2006. So think about that for a second. You would think every politician in Washington, and you would think our Federal Reserve, that's the one thing they would make sure, or very little inflation to keep intact the one asset. I mean, think about it. The greatest source of wealth for Americans are housing, because it creates all the jobs, it creates all the revenue, all the furniture. I mean, when you build a house, think of the jobs it creates. People get new furniture, new appliances. A decline in real estate sales, you have a problem. You have a problem. So the question is, then why would Pelosi and all these people, Mitch McConnell, all of them, why wouldn't they do a better job at looking over our asset, which is the job of the House, Senate, and Banking Committee to make sure that they monitor our assets, to make sure this doesn't happen. But no, they want this to happen because they don't care about you. They don't care about Main Street, don't care about me. They care about themselves. So I have to laugh when we see them on, talking about how they're going to fight inflation, they're going to do what they can. No, they're not. So what do? Make money. That's right, make money. How do you do that? I'll tell you when we get back. Be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. Warning, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60, 70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Remember.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang free for 10 days. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Click where it says Working Investor Group. And that is our portfolio of stocks. And you'll be working with us with that portfolio. And every day at 2 o'clock, we post our portfolio, and Steve tells you what to do with each one of those stocks. Steve's had our education program. So you don't have to guess. Now, you don't need to get involved in some big education program, come here every day, or go to online or videos. You don't do any of that if you don't want to. Just take the spiders or the working investor stocks, pick a few, and then every day at 2 o'clock, Steve goes over each stock. So he'll be going over the stock you picked. If you don't go off the reservation, if you do exactly what he tells you to do, you'll make money. I was talking about that this morning in my class. I said, you know, my grandson, he just graduated from high school, and he wanted to learn how to trade. Now, he had no bad habits at all. And he came in, and within a few months, the kid was amazing. And I thought about it, it's because he had no bad habits. The problem is with people that have been going to stockbrokers and depending on stockbrokers, they can't get away from that. So I can show them a stock. I'll give you an example. We've been in, you remember when oil went down to $95 and they were saying on CNBC and Fox Business, oil was going to go back down to $65. I said, no, it's not. It's going to go to $125. What, are these people stupid? This is a war going on. During a war, and this war is going to be on for a couple of years, if not 5 years, if not a decade. Oil's only got one place to go, is up. And with everything that Biden did, to take the incentive away from oil companies to drill. Everything he did, I'm not going to go through it. You know all the things he did, pipeline, all that. Oil is going to go up. So we bought the refiners. There's 2 refiners I like the best. Just like my gold. I like gold mining stocks, not gold. In oil, I like a couple drillers, but I mainly like refiners. Because refiners, there's so few of them because the government makes sure there are few. Because they hit them so hard with regulations and all this green garbage that you can't build a new refiner. You just can't build a refiner. It's impossible. So we just don't have the capacity. So we're doing very nicely with our refiners and using the color-coded chart that I talk about every day. When I tell you, join my gang free for 10 days and you get the color-coded chart. And my grandson followed the color-coded chart. And he took my portfolio and followed my portfolio. And he just knew the colors. He knew if it was red, the stock was going to go down. He knew if it was green, the stock was going to go up. Now, if the stock was going up and it starts turning red, he knows not to buy it. Now, if someone comes that's new, comes in here and they've been with brokers, they're going to challenge you because they're going to think, okay, yeah, but shouldn't it go? Yeah, but Phil, I get it, but it shouldn't go up because of the margins, because of the EBITDA, because of the free cash flow. And I go, no, don't think about any of that. We don't care about any of that. The days that the fundamentals drive a stock price is gone. That left the building like Elvis when they introduced QE in 2008, when they rigged the market. It's gone. You got to follow the money. And if you can just get away from being worried about the stock market crashing, and I told you, and I was the only one that said on January 16, 2008, the stock market has crashed. And I said it's going to take time to crash because we never had crashes being interfered by QE, quantitative easing, which is a con job. QE is the biggest confidence game ever. QE is a fraud. QE is a fraud. But it's all about following the money. If you just follow the money. And oil is still going up. And that's where the action is. And your money should be in oil. And again, if you join us, you'll be in the refiners, you'll be in the drillers. And then the other side, you should be shorting, as we have been, the tech stocks. The day of the tech stocks are over. What drove the tech stocks, they can't do anymore. What drove the tech stocks, printing of all this money to bring interest rates down to zero, which is an environment tech stocks like, they can't do that anymore. Bank stocks are in trouble. Look, there is no question this market is going to go lower. There is no question it's going to go down at least another 20%. But people won't believe that. They always get in a hope mode. They always get. I mean, when you listen to these people, here, listen to this.
So AMD stock opens up a couple of bucks and it's anointed the leader because that's the big analyst meeting on Thursday. Just like solving a crime, you have motive. The analyst meeting means the money on the sidelines. Opportunity. It's only a couple of bucks. Let's go.
What the hell did he just say? And the guy, he can't speak English. Like he's eating with his, like he has a mouthful of food. Now let's talk about AMD. Let's talk about AMD. AMD, you should not be buying AMD. If you're going to buy AMD now, it's only a swing trade. Means you're in it for 2 or 3 days and you use the proper chart. If anyone goes and listens to him and buys AMD, you're going to lose your butt again. And if you look at my chart, if you can see it, if you're watching my YouTube program right now, I'm on YouTube, you can see it's, yes, AMD's been going up, but it's red. What does that mean? That means there's not enough money going in. This is patented. The color-coded chart is patented. It's telling you, it's warning you. Don't buy this, even though it's going up. Remember, price doesn't, because price is going up, doesn't mean the stock is successful. Doesn't mean it has enough momentum. Just because the price is going up, they can rig the prices to go up. The market makers and the specialists, you got to wait till it turns green. and we'll tell you. It's just amazing to me that people follow these dopes. I mean, just crazy. Learn how to sell short on the spiders. We'll do it for you 10 days free.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records, and the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, boydinvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I opened the show with saying that it amazes me, and I hope it does you, that why aren't they fighting inflation tooth and nail? Why would they let inflation get to a 40-year high when the only tool they have is to raise rates? And raising rates will kill housing. And when you kill housing, you're killing the economy in the United States. That's all we do, is build houses. You would think they would do everything to protect that, wouldn't you? But they don't, because they don't care, because the big boys make money on inflation, because the big boys have assets. They have assets. And what moves up assets is inflation, where it's timberland or farmland or diamonds or metals or artwork. Look at artwork's going crazy. They don't care about inflation. So if you really think somebody is managing your portfolio and you're going to do well, you're not. They don't care. The people that manage your portfolio don't care. The individual does, but the manager in the office gets his, he gets his orders. Tells the brokers what to do. I mean, it's crazy. Now, listen to this. You want to hear something? Listen to this. And I always say, what the hell difference does it make? Listen.
Yeah, so I think the quantitative tightening, the fact that the Fed is shrinking its balance sheet, you're right, doesn't get a lot of attention. Now, maybe right now, because so little is running off, we've really started it at a trickle, maybe that's why. And we hit those maximum caps with maximum runoff.
No. Nobody knows what you're talking about. Nobody knows about quantitative easing unless you're a professional like myself and you're in the business. Quantitative easing means that before they forced interest rates to zero so they could create tremendous inflation so the wealthy could come out of 2008, 2009 and drive a 14-year rally and get immensely wealthy. While they knew all along during that 14-year that the inflation was going to be incredible. They knew in 2008 from their models, in 2009 from their models, that when we hit 2021, 2022, inflation would be at a 40-year high and people would be paying $5, $6 for gasoline. They knew that back then, but they don't care. So how do you build wealth? The best place to build wealth in the market, but you got to know what you're doing. And they make it too complicated for you. They got a reason for that. So you need their service. So you in your head think you got to go get a broker. You need their service. Listen to this garbage. Listen to this garbage.
Macro is front and center at this point.
Macro
Is front and center at this point until.
What's that, a hot dog?
Macro is front and center at this point until we get earnings in a few weeks. So, yeah, it is inflation, it is the Fed, it is interest rates, it is potential recession or timing of when that could occur.
Oh, shut up. Like they're geniuses. All you do is this. Money moves a stock up and money moves a stock down. If you want to create wealth in this business, because you're certainly not going to create it in your house, you watch how these house prices are going to go down. They're going to tank so fast. all you have to understand with stocks, if the stocks are going up, money is going in those stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. You don't have to know the margins. You don't have to know the free cash flow. You don't have to know the top line sales. You don't even have to know what the hell they do. It's a game of money. Where's the money going? And follow that money. We took it one step further. And when you get the chart free for 10 days, you'll see it's true. Nobody else has a chart like our chart, which is patent, where if the stock is going up, like AMD, and remember, he told you to buy AMD. Listen to this again. This is unbelievable. And you haven't got to know anything about AMD, but here's the genius.
So AMD stock opens up a couple of bucks and it's anointed the leader because that's a big analyst meeting on Thursday. Just like solving a crime, you have motive. The analyst meeting means the money on the sidelines. Opportunity. It's only a couple of bucks. Let's go.
See, he does all that to impress you like he's a genius. What an idiot. What an idiot. Here's all you need to know. If you go in and buy AMD today on his advice, you're going to lose money. No question about it. Because you missed the window of opportunity. We bought AMD, okay? My members bought AMD back around $85 around May 12th. And what we do, we bought it as a swing trade, not an investment. We saw that every candlestick was red. That's why they're patent. We were able to get a color code that tells us every candlestick is, even though it's going up, it shows it's red, which is telling us it's not an investment. But that you can catch this trade, the stock, for 3 or 4 days. Now, if you don't want to do a 3 or 4 or 5 day trade and you want to be long-term investment, then all you have to do is wait for the stock to turn green. But here's the beautiful thing. The market's going to go lower. AMD is going to go lower. As long as it stays red and she starts taking out 83.39, she's now at 104.93, you start selling it short. You got that option. You got that option. Once you have that option that you can make money when a market is going down or an individual stock is going down, and you got the color code telling you what the trend of money is so that you don't get lost. You don't get lost. What a difference it makes. You're not going to get that from your 401k. Same thing when everybody's buying Apple, right? Oh, by the way, here's the real thing, the banks. I've been telling my members, watch the banks. And I've been right on the banks all this year. If these banks don't hold right now, right here, if you take JP Morgan, which we'll call the leader bank, and if it breaks 112, it's at 130. If that breaks 112, this market's going to crash like you've never seen a crash. But what's wrong with that? We're going to embrace that because that means we're going to sell short. My members will be making money on the way down. And every stock that you look at, you're guided every day. You know exactly what to do. You're not on your own, for heaven's sakes.
Caterpillar add light shares, like 5 shares max, and put a stop underneath it at 2.
And he goes on, and Steve, he's the head of our education. He tells you exactly what to do with your stocks. But he does that based on the color-coded chart. Look, try it for 10 days. What do you got to lose? It works. And once you start shorting, once the market goes down, it's like eating peanuts. You can't stop because it's fun, and stocks go down 10 times faster than they go up. And everybody who's sitting here right now looking for stocks, buying stocks, thinking they're cheap, they're on the bottom. No, they're not. No, they're not. You know, the fake business news networks, they have put out such false narrative that they've got everybody's heads twisted. Unbelievable. Like, ever since Biden became president, wages and job creation have been so strong from Biden. resulting in strong balance sheets, and everybody's got cash, a lot of cash, and their balance sheets are strong. What? Like they got their cash from working? More on that when we get back. Join the gang free for 10 days. No cost. And you'll learn how to make, when a stock goes down, you'll finally make money.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com? or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
If you're a holder of Apple, what you care about is that the ecosystem remains intact. There are 30 million developers that are tuning into this conference. Apple is a build-first platform. They've paid out $260 billion to developers. So they're the platform that pays. And so you've got great hardware, you've got innovative applications, and that's going to keep drawing consumers to the platform.
Now, if you listen to him, you are going to lose money. We've been short Apple. Let me explain. Apple. We started short Apple around $166. Today, it's right around, today's around 140, about 148. We shorted it because our color-coded chart turned red, telling us money was going out of Apple. The institutions were pulling money out. So we got about I think that's probably about a 12% gain, something like that. Okay, I can't do the math here, but anyway, it's about a 12% gain, 167, 148, something like that. What do we care about what this guy's talking about? But see, they tell you all this garbage to make you think they know something. They're smart.
If you're a holder of Apple, what you care about is that the ecosystem remains.
I don't care about the ecosystem. What do I care about the ecosystem? I'm selling it short because my chart's telling me the big institutions, the big insurance guys, they're pulling money out. If you join my gang for 10 days free, you'll see it on the color-coded chart, which is patented. So you can't lose money because it's telling you, warning you, do not buy it. It's protecting you against guys like him. You know, it's amazing. These fake business news networks, whether it's Fox or whether it's CNBC or Bloomberg's or any of them, they keep putting out these false narratives that Biden, since he became president, wages are better. Remember all this? Remember, wages are great, job creation strong, resulting in a strong balance sheet. People have the strongest balance sheet ever. They have a lot of cash. And we have a strong cash. Remember what they're telling about how they got a lot of cash, so much cash everybody could retire? Remember all that crap? Well, first of all, we don't have a strong economy. A strong economy doesn't have a negative net worth of $20 trillion. Do you agree with that? How can it be a strong economy when we have a negative net worth of $20 trillion? Our debt is rising 31% faster than our economy. Our debt to our GDP growth, the ratio, going from 53 to 125%. Should be half of that. No, that's not the cash they're talking about. People don't have cash. They don't have any savings. The cash they're talking about is credit card, bailouts, increased money supply. What do I mean? Government welfare programs, CARES Act, American Family Plan, Budget Plan, Infrastructure Plan. Let's take the most popular one and the most expensive, American Rescue Plan. That's where they got their cash from because guess what they did? In that plan, they sent checks to everybody. $3,000 per child at your household. Every child got $300 a month. Now that was extra money. $300 a month. And if you were an illegal citizen, you got $300 a month. Each family member got a one-shot check of $1,400. We had a forbearance. $200 billion in a student loan forbearance program. 37 million Americans participated. They didn't have to pay their student loan payments. $200 billion. Forbearance. $85 billion. You didn't have to pay your rent. Forbearance. $125 billion. You didn't have to pay your mortgages. So you didn't have to pay your mortgages. You didn't have to pay your rent. You didn't have you didn't have you had the foreign you didn't have to pay your student loan. You got a check for $1,400, and every kid in your house got a check for $300 a month. That's where the inflation's coming from. That's the cash they're talking about. There was no savings. That didn't come from savings. That didn't come from productivity. That didn't come from higher wages and productivity. That didn't come from top line sales. That didn't come from margins. That's called a program. It's a welfare program. And we had 5 of them, and that's why we got the inflation up the yin-yang. So let me ask you again, as I started the first part of the program, why the hell would they create a 40-year high inflation with welfare programs when they know the United States of America, our whole economy, is based on real estate? And the only way they can fight the inflation is to raise rates. And if you raise rates, it kills our one industry, housing. That's all we do in this country. Buy houses, flip houses, do houses, rent houses. Everything's house, 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 house. Everything's tied to housing. All our jobs are tied to housing, from mortgage underwriters to furniture makers to candlestick makers and whatever. So think about it. Think about it. All these programs were put in place to create inflation on purpose, to drive the stock market up. To drive the stock market up when it should have been going down. But they can't do this anymore. So our owners, the Nancy Pelosi's, worth what, $130 million? All our owners, John Kerry and his wife, $230 million. McConnell and his wife, $180 million, whatever the hell they're worth. All these people made sure we got this inflation. And these programs were all welfare programs. So when you hear again from Wall Street how people have so much cash and their balance sheets are strong, that's where their cash came from. And the one that stands out the most expensive, was the American Rescue Plan I just went over. That's the problem with our country right now. So what's that mean? That's an opportunity, because this is going to take the country down. Going to take the country down. What are we going to do? Print more money? Are you kidding me? It's over. Why do you think when our stock market fell out of trend? Since November of last year, the tech stocks have been out of trend. For 14 years, the big tech stocks, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Facebook, Tesla, drove the stock market every day. No more. Why? Because they can't print money to go buy treasuries, to drop yields down, to push those stocks again higher. Did they know this was coming? Sure. This is called quantitative easing. Bernanke did a whole report on quantitative easing, what it did to Japan for Bernanke when he was a student. Obama saw the report. Obama and Bernanke, they knew that this was coming. But see, you always want to be in a position to make money as it's going up. But to make money in the stock market, unless you can make money with the stocks going down, you won't make money. That's why 85% of the people don't make money in the stock market. These guys are working against you. And when you're in a 401k, you're so screwed because they made sure 401ks, you can't make money when your 401ks are going down. You're not allowed to make money when it goes down. You can't short. But if you take the spiders, the S&P 500 ETF, and all you do is take the spiders, and we'll do it with you for 10 days free, give you our chart free, the color-coded chart, so you'll make money for the first time when the stocks are going down. You'll have a freedom you never had before. I mean, QE has been the worst thing that ever happened for Main Street. You've been left out. After the 2008 crash, they decided to throw Main Street under the bus, and the very wealthy would just get wealthier. To fix this, all you got to do is learn how to make money when the market's going down, and we'll help you with that. We'll help you with that. And all this garbage you hear, it's just garbage. Just like oil. Just like, remember they're telling you, oil's going back to $65 a barrel. And I said, no, we're going to hit $125 a barrel. And we've been in the oil stocks ever since. And guess what? When they start going down, we're going to make money on the way down. So why don't you join us to make money on the way down with us? 10 days doesn't cost you a thing. Not a thing. Check it out. See you on the charts. philsgang.com.
listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.